There is a question posed by Muhammad Saifullah. I'm Saifullah from Bangladesh. My question is, why the non-Muslims are more happy than the Muslims? As Finland, Norway, Denmark, etc. But as a Muslim, I expect Saudi Arabia, UAE, etc. top the list. This is a very interesting question. So the brother asked that why are the non-Muslim countries like Finland, Norway, they top the list? Why not Saudi Arabia, UAE, which are Muslim countries? When you see that what is the meaning of happiness and what do they mean by topping? Because these countries like Denmark, Scotland, the Scandinavian countries, the income tax rate is very high. So because the income tax rate is very high, the facility they give to the citizen is high. In some countries, I think it's in Denmark, etc., the income tax rate is more than 55%, I think 57%. So if they're going to take 57% of the money you earn, then of course the facility they have to give you. So here the countries are based on facility given to the citizens. Even in that case, I disagree with it. According to me, the country which gives the maximum facility to the citizens without taking income tax from them also, it is Qatar. And even UAE. In Qatar, the amount of facility given to the citizen is much more than Finland or Scotland. And there is no income tax. There is no income tax. The government doesn't take a single penny as income tax from the citizen. And we know that the GDP amongst all the countries in the world, more than 200 countries, number one, the highest GDP is Qatar. I think the average is more than $170,000, $180,000. Qatar is number one and USA comes at number 5. So Qatar is number one in terms of GDP, means the earning of the country compared to the population. The population of Qatar is very small, hardly 350,000. So based on that, their GDP is the highest. So I disagree. This may be mainly the talking about the facility generally outside, etc. So what do you mean by happiness? And there was a survey done by 2 scientists, University of Germany, and they were Christians, and they mentioned what does happiness mean. It means content of mind, being satisfied. And they did a survey and they said that amongst the people in the world, the people who believe in God are more happy than people who don't believe in God. Amongst the people who believe in God, the Muslims are the happiest, then are the Christians, then are the other people. So the survey was and then they said that depending upon the facilities given in the country, the level of happiness kept on changing. But in that same country, if hypothetically the level of happiness was about, average was 60. So in that same country, the Muslim had about 80%, the Christian had about 60%, the atheist had maybe 50%, the average was 60. So in every country, depending upon the facility, the Muslims were the most content in that country because of the belief and the faith. So depending on when you read surveys, you should read the survey, read the sample rating, read what are the criteria they take for happiness. So generally, if happiness is talking about contentment and peace, so it's undoubtedly the people who believe in God are more at peace with life. They may not be rich, they may be poor, but they are more peaceful as compared to those who don't believe in God. And among those who believe in God, Muslims are the highest, the second comes Christian. Hope that answers the question.